Pokemon Go is the most downloaded and played mobile game in history. Yet, if you believe whining losers on the internet, it's also the worst thing since Satan. How is this possible? G'day viewers, welcome to Wangafat Wednesday. That's an acronym for those who don't know. It stands for Who Am I Not Giving a Fuck About Today? And today, really not giving a fuck about the rabid complainers on the internet who've lost their minds about changes to Pokemon Go or changes forced by the creators of Pokemon Go on other sites. It's the end of the world if you believe them. It's got to be stopped. Look, anyone who follows my social media feeds, no, I'm a tiny bit obsessed by the game. I play a lot and look, I caught something. Oh my god, it's cool. So I play the game and yes, there's a bunch of stuff that they really should change or fix because honestly, objectively, the gameplay is kind of shit and some small changes would go a long way to making it even better. I say even better because, you know, complain all you want. Why the hell are millions of people playing it all the time if it's terrible? I literally want the answer to that because with all its shortcomings, including just basically not working for a week or two with server failures, how in God's name is it so popular? Do we love Pokemon that much? So here's the thing. Criticisms of the game, perfectly valid. As I said, I've got a bunch of criticisms myself. Like, why is a 10 CP Pidgey worth the same as 1000 CP Gyarados if you catch it? That doesn't make any sense. Who thought that made sense? Why did you make that happen? But anyway, there's a couple of ways you can express displeasure. Screaming like a fucking infant is one of the most popular on the internet, but in the corporate world, let me tell you, it doesn't work. Quick aside to the fucking peanut brains who are already tapping in, but you're streaming. I'm not expecting to be taken seriously. I do this for a laugh, you friggin' idiots. I can see straight through you, okay? Did you freeze on your keyboard there? How did he know? Because you're fucking predictable. That's how I know. When I see people being abusive to corporate entities, like that's going to get a result, all I think is, you don't know the world at all, do you? You've never had a real job of any importance. Because, you know what? When thousands of screaming little children on the internet go, you have to do exactly what we want. You think that works? You know what reaction people in businesses have to that? Who the fuck are these whiny, entitled little shits? Okay, do you want to know why gamers have a reputation of being fuckwits? Behaviour like this, that's why! One of the big things people complained about is the lack of being able to track Pokemon. And that is frustrating. In the early stages, they had this thing with these footprints. 3 meant you're about 300 meters away from Pokemon. If you went in the right direction, it went down to 200 meters, 100 meters. That never really worked because I tried using it a couple of times and it never really worked. But then it stopped working altogether and there was always 3 feet and then they just took it away altogether. Now, a lot of people used third-party sites that amalgamated some data to show where people had found particular Pokemon. I never actually did. A lot of my friends swear by it, said they got some cool Pokemon that way. It's not something I ever bothered to do. Now, the game maker tried, well, I think successfully, to shut down these sites. They said it was detracting from the game. I'm not sure exactly what their problem, if it was literally a server drain, like if they were pinging the Niantic servers to get this information, or if it just wasn't what the makers wanted. I don't know how valid it was to shut those down because I don't know all the technical details. But the thing is, it's their game. And why did the third parties agree to shut down? Because they didn't have any legal right to do what they were doing, is my guess. And I found it particularly annoying when one of the people behind one of these sites tweeted like, oh, well, you can't get millions of people to play a game of Marco Polo and then take away the bit that says Polo and expect people not to get upset. Listen, dickhead, you did fuck all, okay? You didn't create a game that millions of people download and played obsessively. You rode on the fucking back of it. And that's well and good. But don't fucking act like you're some fucking hero, 'cause you're not. It's really really fucking annoying. Nobody, not one single person who downloaded and played Pokemon Go went, well, is there a third-party site that lets me track them? Because I'm not playing the game. That isn't what happened. People got the game and found that out, and then some people thought that was useful. And that's fine to be useful. But to act like you're the most important one, fuck off! So yeah, I can shout and complain along with the best of them. But I do it for a laugh. I don't do it expecting it to make change. If you are stupid enough to think acting like a whiny, spoiled, self-obsessed, entitled fucking brat will get you anywhere in this world, I do not give a fuck about you.